All right, let's get a check of the forecast now with meteorologist Rachael Peart. It's a scorcher this weekend, Rachael.
Yes, it is. But the thing about today, Adrienne, is that we didn't have the humidity that we would typically have during the summertime. So it was a lot more comfortable, even though, yes, it was hot with a capital H out there. We've got some clouds moving in right now, however, on satellite and radar. Expecting to stay mostly dry, but a spotty shower is possible. It's not going to amount to much, and most of us will continue to stay dry as we move through the weekend. Taking a look at Virginia Beach, we've got Mount Trashmore right here behind me. Got a Ferris wheel, a little carnival going on there, but you do see the clouds have filled in. Again, it's still warm out there, but we do have more cloud cover than we had earlier in the day. 86 right now in Smithfield, 83 Chesapeake, Currituck, 82 in Melfa, 78 right now at Tangier, 83 in Newport News, 87 Virginia Beach, 90 for our friends in Portsmouth, 81 Elizabeth City, and 78 currently in Duck, North Carolina. For tonight, temperatures will only get down into the upper 60s. Some locations might not get out of the 70s for tonight because we'll have those clouds overhead. Temperatures won't be able to cool quite as efficiently. So that's going to be our starting point. And we're warming up once again tomorrow into the 90s across Southside, 91 Wakefield, 92 Suffolk, Chesapeake, and Virginia Beach. So definitely a great day to maybe get some water ice, Italian ice, whatever you call it. Good day for it, especially in Williamsburg as well. 93 degrees there, 90 in Newport News and Hampton tomorrow. 87 in Melfa, 83 at KDH for your Sunday, 91 Hertford, Gatesville, and Elizabeth City with a mix of sun and clouds overhead. Now, I did mention Williamsburg. We do still have the LPGA Pure Silk Championship over at KINGSMILL tomorrow. Here's the temperatures as those golfers tee off through the day. 73 by 8 a.m., 86 by noon, and then we're into the 90s for a good chunk of the afternoon. And that's going to be for many locations, as we just saw as we broke down the map area by area. Now, just as a reminder, it is going to be hot, and if you don't want to walk on the hot pavement, your dog doesn't want to walk on it either. So take a look at this. With the temperature at 90 degrees, concrete can get as hot as 125 degrees and asphalt as hot as 140 degrees. So definitely maybe take the dogs out earlier or later, or maybe walk them in the grass if you do have a backyard. Now, additionally, for tomorrow, we do have a high risk of rip currents from the eastern shore down through Virginia Beach, northern Outer Banks, and then even down into the southern Outer Banks as well. We have that high risk for rip currents for today. And what's causing that? Let's head over to the tropics. Subtropical storm Anna, our first named storm of the 2021 season, winds at 40 miles an hour, moving now northeast at 5 miles an hour. And this is moving away from Bermuda, away from the East Coast, but it is causing some swell at our beaches and also some dangerous rip currents as well. So something to think about if you're heading to the beach for tomorrow. Now, humidity day by day starting to tick up, feeling more and more like summer as we head through this next week. Speaking of the next week, 7-day forecast does show we will have a cold front moving in on Monday, so our high temperature you're seeing there of 76 is actually going to be early in the day, and temperatures during the daytime will peak in the lower 70s, but we start to warm things back up by Tuesday with highs back into the 80s before we're in the mid 90s by Wednesday.
Thanks, Rachael. And you can take the forecast with you wherever you go with the 13 News Now app. Just scan that QR code you see on your screen with your smartphone camera, and that'll take you to the link to download the app.